Hi, my name is Councilmember Danny Dromm, and I represent Jackson Heights, Corona, Elmhurst, Rego Park, Lefrak City in Queens. And I talk about AIDS because I feel it's really important to talk about it to combat AIDS. I remember when AIDS first became known by the public. In those days, the late 70s and the early 80s, it was called GRID, gay-related immune deficiency. And today we know a little bit more that it's not just related to one community and that AIDS can affect anyone. AIDS does not discriminate, and it's very important that we let people know that. It's also important that we talk about it because we need people to understand that AIDS is a disease. It's not attacked anyone because of who you are. It's not because of the lifestyle you lead. It's not because of any of those reasons. AIDS is a disease. It's nothing that people should be ashamed of. And that's why also, as a New York City public school teacher, which I was for 25 years prior to becoming a city council member, and as a teacher, I tried to always inform my students about AIDS and what AIDS can do and the reality of AIDS in our lives. But I always took particular care to talking with my students about it because I remember a particular incident where a girl in my class, after having heard from one of the teachers, not myself, another teacher, turned to me and asked me, after an AIDS lesson was taught, whether or not her mother was going to die. And I think that's what we have to always remember, is that AIDS is a disease that affects human beings. And our hearts and our minds must go out to people with AIDS. And the more we talk about it, the less less mysterious it is, and the easier it is for other people to talk about it. So I say talk, talk, talk. I remember the days of silence equals death, and the more we talk about it, the less likely it is that more people will become infected. So let's just talk about AIDS.